Welcome to Melindy K Expeditions, a story of the sea. From a salvaged sunken vessel to her restoration and adventures beyond the horizons. Feel free to subscribe and follow the journey.
That is frightening.
We were just going to go snorkeling.
Well, I'm not snorkeling.
Have a go at what we just seen. This is a brand spanking new outfit. It is in mint condition, not underneath. It's a brand new 115. This is so sad. So sad. Fishing gear, and a rod. It's even got an E-perv in it. All brand new. So it's a long way to get it back to the water, and we're up pretty high. So after we discovered the vessel up there on the rocks, we went back to the boat and we called the police. And they had nothing reported. They didn't know anything about this vessel. So I put in a report about it. And then we decided to go back the next day and try and rescue the vessel from breaking up. We brought a block and tackle and some fenders and everything, but as it turned out, we didn't need the fenders. We just used all of the timber that was laying around on the beach. She'll break up with this wind on. There's a strong wind warning on at the moment. We've only got a small tide. We're a couple of hours down from the tide. And she's full of fuel, but she's not got any holes through the hull. So I'll take some pictures of underneath the hull, but what our plan is to prop the vessel up, put some big balloons and fenders underneath it, and block and tackle it through down to the sand down here. And then the tide will come in and float it away. But if she's left there, she'll just smash to pieces. It's amazing that there's no holes in the bottom of the vessel at the moment. Anyway, we'll get up and we'll take some pictures of underneath it and show you what the damage is. Propeller's all smashed off it, but generally inside's all good. Righto. So we've got plenty of logs underneath it now. This is all dead wood that was just all laying up in here. We'll put it all back up in there when we're finished. So we've laid a bit of a runway for it to slide down. Had a block and tackle, and now we're going to start pulling it forward. So we've got it completely up off the rocks now, so we shouldn't sustain any more damage as it comes down. And as it comes down in through here, we'll continue to put more logs down. The bung in the back of it's been smashed off, so once we get it down a fair way, we'll have to put a wedge in there and seal it up from taking on water. Anyway, this is where we're at now.
Righto, salvage operation. Chocked up underneath, block and tackle. Let me get a bit closer. Just make sure you're out the way if it goes, doll. Hey.
Dead Sea salvage. I missed half of that. I was just too in shock. Yeah, there's a rock right here. Sitting to one side, or is that just a motor, Brent? Brent's quite happy with his new boat.
Righto, I got it up on the beach now. There's a bit there that's worn through. There's a hole in the side of the transom, but that's above the sealed floor in there. There's a heap of damage around here, but none of that's through. I'm just going to put another plug in it at the moment. But you can see under there, there's a fair bit of damage. There's no holes through the boat, but down there on the skeg, it's pretty chopped around. You can see there's a worn part that's pretty well down a fair bit. Just look at that there. I think there's a little bit of a hole there, but I'm not sure whether that goes right through. So I'm just going to plug it up with a bit of sealant now. It was in the water all night. Probably we dropped a bucket of water out of it, that's all.
Motor is down.
So we finally tracked down the owner, and they had reported it missing. It had broken away from Mission Beach, some 200 nautical miles to the south, and was adrift for 2 weeks before they located it up on Lizard Island. The salvage company had been enlisted, but because of the current weather conditions, they were unable to get there, and they wouldn't have been able to get there for a lot longer. So it was a good decision to pull it off. I don't think it'd be in the condition it is now if we had have left it there. So we got everything together. We organised with the salvage company to deliver it to the supply barge that would be coming in a few days. So we ended up taking it over and handing it over to the resort, and they ended up loading it onto the barge and steaming it back to Cairns.
Going for a run, boys? Will it push you at all? Will it push you along at all?
Shaking like shit.
Is it? Yeah. He's running. No. Why is it shaking? Because of the prop.
Taking the vessel down to the barge. Alright, we're just delivering the boat to the boys on the beach. Put it in the barge. Just where I've put everything, there's the rod, the tubes up there. The fuel tanks are in it. I've taken the battery out, I've charged the battery. I've put the plotter that was in the boat. I've put it in this bag. There it is down in there, and it's in that center console there. And the other side over there is the battery and the tackle that was all in the vessel. Everything that was in the vessel when we found it's back in it. So cleaned it out, and all the rubbish and everything's just up in the front here. These are the conditions that we've had ever since last Thursday. It's absolutely screaming through here. It's been 30 knots constant every day.
There is supposed to be a magnificent view of Lizard Island, Watson Bay and Blue Lagoon. But what happened, darling? We're in the clouds. So there is no view at all. Thanks for taking the time to watch this episode and following our adventures. Join us next episode for more action on the stunning Great Barrier Reef. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like and recommend us to your friends.